Cleetus, where'd you even get that hair?
Don't worry about it, Cooper. Just make this look majestic.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
What is going on, guys, and welcome to the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Today we're working on some very American stuff, and by American stuff I mean pretty much just Leroy. I got a Dale truck update for you too in this video. I mean, honestly, I got a lot of things to update you on, so let's get to it. So first things first, last night before I went to bed, drank an ice cold 6-pack of Bartle Skeet Mountain Dews, and I woke up with a mullet. I know that sounds crazy, but it's here now. There's not much I can do about it. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it's here. It's really strange. But whether or not it's here in this video, guys, I'm just gonna walk you through some of the stuff today like I was just talking about. A lot of equipment here. As you can see, some new stuff behind me. I'm really excited to tell you guys about it. Some of you might have already seen it in other videos, but I'm gonna get you the details because it is so sweet. We've been working super hard for this stuff. We're really proud of it, and we're really excited to have it here in the shop. So, up first on our list is this lift right here. Now, guys, some of you know that I am 6.5 feet tall. I am 6 foot 6 inches. I'm a tall guy, right? So working under your normal car lift, I actually struggle because they're usually just a hair too low, so I gotta like slouch and I hit my head on stuff and I get really pissed off like this. Hey Cooper, I need that Bartle Skeet. Son of a Bartle Skeet drinking golden retriever. Now you'll see behind me, this lift comes right up to my head, but that's the post arm. So the lowest the car can sit is right here on this pad versus this lift, which is sitting on the tallest lock. Clearly can still hit the body on the vehicles. So Bend Pack actually offers basically a tall man lift, which is what I'm calling this. So we got this put in the shop for me. I guess I'll be working over here now. It's gonna be really nice. Probably definitely a struggle for Cooper. He's gonna have to reach a little higher these days, but it's gonna be excellent for when I work in my own vehicles. Now over here, we have a lot of new things. When we got this shop, it was our dream to have it set up in a way that we can literally do whatever we need to do for our own stuff in our shop or Jeremy's customers. We knew we had to have some tire machines, so we actually got a brand new tire machine and a brand new balancer. They're both from Ranger and they are really nice. They're not set up yet, so I haven't gotten to use them, but they're both here. They're good to go. So once they're wired up, obviously set up, we will literally be able to do anything from inside our shop. I'm so excited. And we even got this, so you know, in case tire explodes, we won't die. And then lastly on the shop update list is this. This is called an auto stacker. Now, we weren't really sure about getting this until it came here because we didn't want to use up a bunch of space in this corner. We wanted to keep it for storing cars. We figured it was going to be the same size as this 4-post lift, but when it showed up, it was so much smaller. I don't know if you guys can see how wide it is, but it's just wide enough for a pickup truck. I usually have the Dale truck under here, but I had it out for the intro. This thing has a capacity of freaking 6,000 pounds and it goes like 7 feet high. I'm standing straight up and down underneath this thing and I have plenty of room, which is insane. You can literally park a full-size truck underneath this thing and have a heavy car on top of it. So we decided to get it and we're really happy we did. We can actually still fit a car in here and we can put a car up on top and one underneath. Definitely check out an auto stacker if you don't have a bunch of room in your garage and you need some more, you can stack your cars. Now, back to the reason why you clicked on this video. Today, I got some news about Leroy. So Leroy has been down since TX2K, which it's been almost a month now. We've been working on Cooper's car. Leroy's been chilling, and that's because he doesn't have a transmission in him. I took it out and sent it back to RPM Transmissions to have a face-plated gear set put in the transmission. Essentially, we're hoping that's gonna get rid of my mis-shifting problems. We were having a lot of issues unloading that freaking, 1,100-1,200 horsepower out of the hole and then getting the transmission to shift. We're hoping that's the answer to all of our problems. And obviously I need my transmission back soon before Cleetus and Cars, which is April 28th, and then Holly LS Fest West is the weekend after. So there's not much time. And I did just get notice that RPM Transmissions is sending my transmission back this week. So we'll have it next week. Then we'll be able to get back into Leroy videos. But aside from the transmission, I do have a couple of things we're changing on the car I wanted to fill you guys in on while we're on this quest for 7s. Actually, you know what I just remembered is I need to fire this thing up. I'm actually not allowed to let this thing sit like this without running because I got those new injectors and they actually should be run every week or so at a minimum. So I'm gonna fire Leroy up real quick. I know he doesn't have a transmission, but that's fine. Let's fire him up. and then we'll get back to business. Oh, I just tried to see if it was in neutral, Cooper.
Idiot.
All right, let there be life.
Oh, that was quick. I think I'm supposed to let it run for like a minute or two. Get up the temp a little bit, really run the injectors for just a couple minutes. Bam! Sweet sound of freedom is back in the shop. It's been way too long. Sounds so freaking good, and that Ignite E90 smells so amazing. It's just the pure sound of bald eagles in the shop. Look, the Coyote motor is even scared. Alrighty, it's been a couple minutes. I think you're good now, Leroy. Yep, alright, that'll do it.
Now we can get back to this clutch talk. So one of the biggest things that I have struggled with this car is the clutch pedal. I know I've tried to explain it in videos, but I've never gotten under here and showed you guys my main issue. So right here, you'll see my freaking clutch pedal, right? And on the back here, you'll see a clutch stop. So this is adjustable with this nut right here. We made it out of an old valve, and then there's a button back here, okay? So when you push the clutch, this clutch stop hits the button.
Now, what that button does is activate my two-step. So when I'm sitting on the starting line, clutch in, I can floor the throttle and it puts the car on the two-step and allows Leroy to build boost while he's sitting still, staged up, ready to go down the drag strip. So the problem with this clutch is that basically I have to have the stop pushing the button so the two-step is activated, and I have to have almost no distance in between where it's all the way down and where the clutch grabs. So basically when it's all the way in and I'm in gear, the car won't move at all, but then if I just move it back a little bit, the clutch starts to grab. It's a very, very fine line. Now the problem with that is if I over adjust it, there's too much of a gap, and then I come off the two-step too early, engine revs, and then it catches, and then I spin the tires, or I underextend the clutch stop, and then basically what happens is the car tries to roll forward on the line because the clutch is just barely grabbing. It's a bad system, guys. It's a bad system. We've made it work for a while, but it's just not working anymore. What we've added, and there's no transmission in the car right now, so you can't really see it. This right here is gonna be our speed sensor now. So this plugs into my stock diff, and that thing is gonna tell the computer how fast we're going. I've never had that information before. It's kind of silly. It's kind of crazy that we've never been able to data log our speed until now, and that's purely because I never set it up. I should have a long time ago. At least we are now. So now the two-step will be activated simply by that sensor telling the car that it is going 0 miles an hour. So anytime Leroy is not moving, which he won't be moving when he's staged, I'll be able to put my foot to the floor on the throttle and it'll go into two-step mode. Hopefully that gets rid of my problem with having to adjust that clutch stop every freaking pass. It drives me insane, messes up my shifts, it messes up my launches. That'll just take one more variable out of this freaking mess of a car that I have going. So between more consistent launching and obviously a gear set that is built for racing, I think we're really gonna be on a good track. We have the power, we pretty much have everything else going that we need besides aerodynamics, but who needs those? So I'm really excited to get back to the track with this thing soon enough. The first event will probably be Cleetus and cars. Hopefully we get a day to freaking test before that, but I don't know. Also, side note, Boosted Boys are coming to Cleetus and cars now. Just talked to them today. I'm super excited. They're gonna fly in and have their own demo drag car. Now let me walk out here because I got the Dale truck parked up, still chilling from the intro video. The plans for this old beast are pretty freaking awesome. So you guys remember those guys who were just at the shop with the number 3 car? So after that freaking amazing video and such a great response from all the vets who saw it, we actually decided that we're gonna try and tune up the Dale truck so that it could be a part of their program. And by that, I mean, it's literally gonna get raced and people will get to ride with me in the Dale truck. In order to get to that, I'm actually gonna take the truck down to their shop next week, drop it off, they are gonna tune the chassis, then we're gonna take it back and hopefully do some major engine upgrades. I talked to Texas Speed and Performance, they are all on board with whatever we wanna do. I really don't think we can go boosted on this project just because the true heritage of this truck is to be a freaking high revving NA motor. So that's what we're gonna try and do. And I don't know how high we'll rev it, but I know it's gonna sound incredible. I mean, it already sounds insane only revving to 7,000 RPM. Imagine 8,000, maybe even higher. So we'll see. It should be really, really ridiculous when it's done. It'll actually handle amazing. It should. I mean, this truck is a fully built freaking NASCAR truck, but it definitely needs some suspension tuning. So we're really excited to be working with the guys with the Veterans Trust. They'll get it tuned up. We'll handle the engine stuff. We'll get this thing running, and veterans will literally get to go for free rides in my truck. It'll be a blast and a really good way to give back. I know that was a lot of talking for today's video, but I felt that I needed to update you guys on a lot of things. Not only the shop, but Leroy and the Dale truck. We've got more videos on Cooper's car coming later this week, and we are going to Kansas City, Missouri for the streetcar takeover party, which is on Sunday, April 15th. So we hope to see you guys there. So for now, thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We will see you later.